After more than 20 years of waiting, fans of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines finally have a sequel. But after playing for several hours, I can honestly say, this is not the game we hoped for. Bloodlines 2 feels less like a spiritual successor, and more like a faint imitation that's forgotten what made the original so special. Today, I want to take a serious look at what went wrong, from its hollow design to its messy structure, and why this long-awaited sequel feels like it's missing its soul. The first Bloodlines wasn't perfect. It was buggy, unstable, even broken at launch. But it had heart. It had atmosphere. It let you lose yourself in a world of political intrigue, dark humour and moral decay. Every clan, every dialogue, every quest dripped with personality. It was the kind of game that made you forgive its flaws because it gave you something deeper, a sense of identity, choice, and world building rarely seen even today. That's the bar Bloodlines 2 had to live up to, and unfortunately, it doesn't even come close. Within the first few hours, it becomes painfully clear that Bloodlines 2 lacks direction. The level design feels boxed in, the missions feel formulaic, and the sense of freedom that defined the first game is gone. Combat, which should feel visceral and predatory, feels clunky and underdeveloped. Melee swings are weightless, guns lack impact, and enemy AI is inconsistent at best. Exploration, one of the joys of the original game, is stripped down to linear environments with little reward for curiosity. The city doesn't feel alive. It feels like a set piece waiting to be left behind. One of the biggest letdowns is the writing. The first game gave us unforgettable characters like Jeanette Varman and Beckett. Complex, unpredictable, and genuinely memorable. In Bloodlines 2, the characters feel hollow and underwritten. Conversations often feel like filler, with dialogue options that look deep but lead nowhere. Choices rarely have meaningful consequences, and the political intrigue of vampire clans, the core of the Masquerade, feels reduced to background noise. For a series built on roleplay, that's a major problem. You're not role-playing a vampire in a complex society. You're just following quest markers. Visually, the game is serviceable but uninspired. There are flashes of style, neon reflections, gothic interiors, but it all feels inconsistent, as if multiple visions were stitched together. Even the soundtrack and voice acting lack the charm and grit that made the first game so immersive. It feels sanitized, almost afraid to lean into the weirdness and darkness that defined the original. You can sense the potential buried somewhere beneath the surface, but it never fully emerges. Then there are the technical problems. Awkward animations, frame drops, poor UI flow, and bugs that disrupt immersion. The original Bloodlines was famously buggy, but it earned goodwill through passion and mod support. This one just feels unfinished. Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, isn't just disappointing because it's bad. It's disappointing because it could have been so much more. We want depth, intrigue, and choice. What we got feels hollow. A game wearing the skin of something greater. If you've been waiting for a true successor to Bloodlines, this isn't it. It's more of a reminder of what made the original so legendary, and why some things are better left undead. Thanks for watching. If you played Bloodlines 2, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Did it meet your expectations, or were you let down like me?